Evening, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Ask Leah. This week's question comes from a leader who is steering their team through a change at their organisation. The problem is this: change has not been done well at this organisation in the past. So the people in this leader's team are sceptical and they're quite resistant to change happening. They're saying things like, we've heard it all before, it's been done really badly. Yeah, you say you care about people, but the proof's in the pudding. So the leader asked me, what can I do? Because I've tried to say it'll be different this time, but they just don't trust or believe it. So here's what we need to do in this situation. Don't just say it'll be different, because you're right, people won't trust it. They're going off what's happened before. The best predictor of future behaviour is past behaviour. If your organisation hasn't done it well in the past, why should they believe that they will now? So you've got to address the elephant, not jump straight to saying that it won't happen again. You have to acknowledge what the mistakes were in the past. This is a time for courageous and vulnerable leadership. You've got to acknowledge and name what wasn't done well in the past, and then crucially, you've got to tell them how you or the organisation has learned from that. So acknowledge what was done wrong in the past. 2, explain what you've learned from it. And then 3, then go to how it will be different this time. Your people are right to be sceptical. You have a challenge and a responsibility as a leader to build this trust. So follow those 3 steps, acknowledge it, what you learnt, what you're going to do differently, and then crucially, do it differently. Don't pay this lip service. The proof will be in the pudding and people are watching. If you have a communication, leadership, change leadership, self-leadership question you would love answered, send it through and I will do my best to answer it for you next week. Cheers.